One of the four um, one of the four tiers in the retail industry is suppliers. Um, One of the four tiers of the retail industry is suppliers. This is the tier where the products are made and then are produced and are then made available to the retailers to sell to the consumers. Supply chain management. This is a very important part of our total overall concept. And we will create systems, industry-specific systems, that will help the different industries to manage the supply chain. Uh, the obvious would be wineries and distilleries, because that's where my background came from. But there are also food manufacturers or food suppliers, uh, paint, chemicals, paper. There's some very big names out there in the marketplace, and what we could do is tie them into the whole retailer, consumer, distributor part of this, give them better access to what the consumers want, and then help them to manage the production of goods. And this will be a kind of a smaller scale. It'd be industry specific, and we go after the different suppliers in the industry and relate them, as I said, to the people that are buying from them. There are some very large multinational companies out there that offer their services, consulting services, to these clients and the supply chain operations. We know it's a lucrative aspect of the business. There's a lot of money to be made into simplifying and improving the process of getting the goods to the retailer. We also would be managing the relationship between the suppliers and the distributors. And the tools that we would provide would actually improve the communication between the supplier and the distributor, and it would be used by the supplier sales teams to manage the distributor's business, the distributor being who sells the supplier's product to the retailer. The eRIPEX system would provide real-time retailer data to the suppliers. It would improve the supplier's understanding of the retailer's wants and needs by better understanding what the consumers are looking for. And eRIPEX would track and report the current results online, to the supplier so that they can manage their sales and distribution goals. It would also manage the suppliers' relationships with the retailers. Many of the suppliers have key accounts that they would like to do a better job of managing, and the supplier sales teams would be collecting store-level data in the selected key accounts, very similar to what the distributor sales force would be recording in these accounts. The distributor sales force, when they record it, they would be recording the activity for all suppliers that they represent, whereas the suppliers would be only recording their own information in those key retailers. And the supplier sales management would be able to take a virtual tour of key accounts, because the suppliers' reps would be in those accounts and would be collecting the data, pictures, surveys, and different things like that, which would then be made available, as I said, so that they could actually look at an account without actually leaving the office. So in this short video, we kind of touched on the suppliers and their role in the whole overall scheme of things, and how we will address the needs of the suppliers separately from the needs of the distributors, the retailers, and the consumers. Thank you.